Yeah, I had a school drop off thing going on. My kid won some kind of not a competition, but it was a they do these things at his school. So he basically gets to ride his bike with a teacher and a couple friends to get ice cream after school. So I had to drop him and his bike off. I am exactly on time when I plan to be. All right, what is this? Let's get this out of here. There's one voucher. All right, let's go to Windy. We'll get Signet. And what we should do is just hop over to Monk real quick and go punch some things in Saruta Bruta for the Conquest thing. How's your morning going? Crazy? Good? Hopefully. All right, home point touched. Actually, let's go run Trove and get thwacked. Right on. I know. I'm pretty certain I'm gonna have a pretty busy day today, but so far it's pretty quiet. But yesterday afternoon was pretty busy with work, so I'm expecting today to pick up at some point. Hopefully I can get a lot of this stuff done though beforehand. All right, put these over. Yeah, that's the master levels. So bad. So every 5 master levels, your sub job goes up 1 level. Yeah, so master level 5, you'll now be or no, let me take that back. Let me think for a second. Let me look. So yeah. So Mun is master level 16. So if I examine myself, it shows as 16. I thought it would show the sub job level too. I think if I look in the link shell, it will. It doesn't do it there either. That's weird. Huh. It should. But yeah, so basically every 5 master levels, you go up 1 sub job level. So 59 is the highest it'll go, I believe. And that's a lot of EP, or exemplar points. All right, here we go. Dead. Oop, we out. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about the what's it called, the master level stuff just yet, unless you're there. I'm not sure if I forget where you were. I think you and a couple buddies were leveling, right? And you were looking to get ahead, or not? I should say, yeah. What the hell is this? That's pretty sweet, huh? Plate of Indie Haste is probably Garbo. Yeah, I think the master levels in general really only play a role later on in endgame with like Dynamis D, like the Helm fights, Odyssey, like the endgame content. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was pretty certain. You were still working your way up. But yeah, the master level thing is like that's when you have like good gear to support it and are ready to like grind. Yeah, Dragoon to 60. Take that baby to 99. All right. I wonder if that ring's worth anything. Probably not. Meh. I guess for a curseness set, it's not bad. See, it's like, how are you going to give me a loud thud for that? That's weak. Yeah, that's his shtick, if you will. That's what Z does. All right. Let me see if I can't get into Unity. He is good though. So I don't know if you were on. Was I streaming yesterday when I was leveling Black Mage? I don't think I was. So I've been leveling Black Mage in Eshazata, and I have Val out as tank and Zed Shantoto too. And dude, they smoke everything. Val does the AoE jump move, and then Zed just files it up and just kills. It's awesome. So I just keep pulling, and the second a mob comes in, Val jumps, Zed smashes, and you just rotate. So he does like a pretty good job, but so Val won't jump if the mob's levels are too high. It's like the AI knows it can successfully keep hate on multiple mobs at like a lower level. So I think if he has to actually tank, he won't do the jump move. But if you pull multiple mobs, he will absolutely jump and get them all off of you. Damn, Unity's packed. But that's where I think Zed comes in. He's also a really good stunner. So if you're in a tough fight, he usually does a pretty good job of stunning at the right time. Come on. Just let me do this stupid greeting. See, what you should do, though, if you're leveling your jobs, what I did was I did Thief to 99 first, and then you can use that to, like, farm all your items and stuff for all the other jobs you're going to want to do for, like, upgrades and such. All right, let's go change jobs. We'll do Monk just so we can go punch stuff. Get the conquest thing done. And I think someone was saying Omen's back open, so I'll go run that. You will eventually. It all works out in the end. Although they've made upgrading a lot of the Relic AF and MP pretty easy now with like the vouchers and such. Whoa. It's quite the message. I appreciate the offer, but I don't know about that. Let's your account was created 42 minutes ago. Cool. Bye. I feel like I'm getting spammed with that kind of shit constantly now. Yeah, man, they've gotten worse. The other stream I had, I think it was like every 5 minutes I was getting hit with one, and I have spam filters set up to look for certain messages and stuff, and they just keep sending. Shit's annoying. All right, let's get the conquest thing done. See, with Val. Doing what Val does. I wonder if they changed the skill up issue. I don't know if, yeah. Excuse me. See how it says hand-to-hand skill rises 3 points? I think they're missing the decimal because it definitely didn't go up 3 points. That's what, 9:21 to go. Yeah, those bots are annoying too, because it's like one of those things where, like, if I actually wanted to pay for, like, do the old pay for viewers thing, it's like I would have done it already. But I'm also not a little bitch, so. But yeah, they are getting crazy annoying as of late. The art, what are the art ones? For like art streams? Oh, yeah, I had one of those too. I had one that, oh shit, what was it? Yeah, they wanted to make all of my graphics and stuff, yeah. And that one was really annoying because like I think that actually was a person and not a bot because they kept pressing. I would respond on stream without typing, and they kept like digging in. And thankfully, when my mods was on, I'm like, hey, ban him. Give him the old ban hammer. Yeah, that was awkward. I was like, okay, I'm like, I already said I don't know multiple times. Here we got 17, so this will be 18. Cool. 12 more. Nine more. Why am I not punching? There we go. I just realized Q-Pippy has no MP. That could be a problem. All right, 4 more. Then we'll go run some Omen and probably die. Last one. Who's the lucky winner? All right, let me switch over to Breaker. We'll head to Omen. Hopefully it's fixed. Yeah, the Wyvern has its own levels, and your strength or your overall damage is actually reliant upon the Wyvern. So if you ever watch when I go into a zone to fight, hold on. If you do Spirit Link, it'll say your Wyvern's abilities or something have been increased. So you always want to do that when you zone into a new area to fight. I'll show you here once I get into them. Move her over there. Yeah, it's the one bad thing about Dragoon, which I wish they would change a little bit, is that your skills are very reliant on the Wyvern being alive. Well, if you've already used it, it won't do it a second time. I think people use Spirit Link. Obviously, you can use it to heal your Wyvern, but like I said, when you first go into an area, also I think, I don't know if you saw it, it went by really quick. Is it this one? One of the pieces, the body pieces, when you summon the Wyvern. forget. Let me see. Which one was it? It like gives you a bonus when you summon it. I have to go back and look, but like the gear swap does it for you. But yeah, I wish they would give dragoons an ability like, excuse me, like Puppet Master. I think has a couple different ways to bring out a puppet. Right, so if the puppet dies, you can still bring it back out. And same with Beastmaster. You have bestial loyalty plus the actual being able to pop the jug. So it's like it'd be nice to have two, like in case you die, you know, instead of having to like home point. It'd be nice if it gave you another option. I was gonna say everyone's up in here. Alright, let's see what the weight looks like. 292, 300. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, so watch. If I do link, Spirit Link right now, if you watch in the bottom left window, it says the status parameters of Buster have increased. So like, you might have used Spirit Link at some point to heal, and you might have missed it. But it's always the first time you use it. You basically boost the Wyvern's parameters, and that in turn increases yours. So, like I said, it's like one of those things you just get into a habit of doing before. You know, when you go in, you meditate, Hasso, Spirit Link, and then you start ripping. So I wonder if I should be worried everyone's warping out all of a sudden. What do they know that I don't? wanted to look up the Omen bosses quick. Oh. Yeah, there was an XP and CP event, or XP, CP, and EP. It ended like 2 days ago. So yesterday was the first day of normal. Yeah. I mean, if you got the rings, use the rings as best you can and just try and work through the zone. If you're in like Eshes Zata, try and make sure you're always on IT mobs, or IT mobs with like low evasion or low defense. All right, here we go. I think I'm going to try and fight Fu. See how that goes. It's probably going to go terrible. $13 Sweetwater, huh? What kind of event? The new campaign and all that? Yeah. I think it starts on the 12th. Oh, that's today, right? There's it's like a different kind of event they're doing this time where it seems like for, say, 5 days, they're going to do X, Y, and Z. Then days 6 through whatever, they're doing E, D, and Z. And so I think it changes per... Hey. Give me a roll. What the hell's going on? What is that? Oh, that's why. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think the campaign starts today. I haven't had a chance to update it on the stream yet. We get a card? I thought we should get one, right? I thought you were supposed to get one for clearing. Yeah, there's also a, I think I mentioned it yesterday, there's a crafting ring, or not a crafting ring, a skill-up ring that I think they're on first login we should be getting. It's 100% buff anytime under 400 skill points, which is pretty sweet. Stop moving. Stop moving. Yeah, there's a different ring though for skill up points, I think. On one of, I think it's the first login during the event. But yeah, it seems like this month there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So it's cool though. Varies it up a bit, you know. They haven't done getting all kinds of scales in here. I don't think I need either of them, so pass them on. They haven't done a Trove or Walk of Echoes one in a decent amount of time. Well, Trove, I guess, was like 3 months ago, but still. All right, come on. Give me the tall, skinny leg dude. Please and thank you. Yes. All right. I'm going to wait on rolls.
The following race will be starting momentarily.
Doing choco races. Nice. All right, we got 1 minute. I guess I could just have her follow me. It's fine. Let me do something real quick. And then core roll 1 dark core on. All right, and then it's the shining one. I don't know if I need that for this guy, but I feel like last time I cranked this guy too fast and he bossed me up pretty good. So we're gonna kind of go chill on him. Try and spin him. Keep up. We're gonna do a little hybrid, just in case. We're hoping to get the shield from this one. Uh-oh, who we lose? The bruh? Like, should I just crank this and... I don't understand. Excuse me. The first, like, bunch of times I've done this guy, he's never been a problem. And then, like, all of a sudden, he's being kind of a dick. Maybe I'm, like, not used to his mechanics or not really paying attention. I'm going to see about maybe pulling him over. Nope. Not good. I don't understand why this guy is always such a pain in the ass, like, lately. What am I doing wrong? What am I missing here? And I'm dead to poison, probably. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Annual torque. Might as well lot that. I feel like I never had a problem with that guy before, and I don't know what I'm screwing up. I feel like I got him. I killed him. Um, yeah. Anyway, it's like, should I go back in? I feel like I should. Let's go again. I want to try. I want to fight Fu. give him a rip. Yeah, I think from now on with that tall leg dude, I'm gonna keep distance on him from the truss. I feel like that's what I used to do. I used to like pull him away. I can't remember. Man, God, there's like annoying little hiccups going on. All right, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get the tall leg dude again. We're gonna get the shield drop, and then we're gonna do Fu, and we're gonna get the body drop. And by that, I mean I'm probably gonna die. I should have had re-raise up too. That was dumb. All right, 318. Oh no, I'm out of food. All right, I'm gonna go get some water real quick while we're waiting. Be right back. Let's get rid of this. Yeah, there was like an issue with the Ambu trade-in, or not trade-in, but the quest. I'm assuming they fixed it. This one. I feel like I should go run Ambu too after this. Get that done. Do I have the key item though for Mun? I got primer 2, so that'll be good. Got primer 1 on one account, primer 2 on the other. I think primer 1's what, Tonberries? 59 is the highest it can go, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, if you look at my link shell, Jamel's at 99 Dragoon, 59 sub. So there's what? I think there's 50 master levels, right? So it's every 5 levels you get 1 sub job level. 5, 10, 15, 20. So it's, yeah, so you would get 10 sub job levels at the end of 50 master levels. It's pretty crazy, man. It's like I think someone was saying the amount of EP you need to go from master level 40 to 50 is the same to go from 1 to 40. Yeah, I mean, now, like I said, leveling now, regular leveling is a joke. You can go from 1 to 99 in a couple hours if you were motivated. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm on master level, 41, I think? Yeah. And look at my EP. It's like my next level is 951,000 EP. And it's like when you get 300 to, say, with Corsair rolls and bonuses and all that shit, maybe 600 per kill. Takes a while. Yeah, I remember people complaining about the CP, right? The job levels. And then they brought out EP. And SE's like, yeah, you really want to cry? I need to get that belt still. That's from Escher Zata, Arceus Fate, I think. That stupid gnat. Man, I feel like the wait earlier wasn't too bad. Now it's kind of like dragging. Oh, we got, what, 2 more spots? Yeah, 18. Okay. It's almost there. right, one more. I feel examined. Ah, here we go. Stay alive this time. Is it 7 Sweetwater? No problem. I was shocked how many of the scales dropped last round. I think 2 or 3 did. I don't think I've seen that many drop in one shot in a while. Alright, let's wait on the next roll, and then we're good to go. I gotta look to see if there's any items for lowering the duration between rolls. Alright, let's get cracking. Time's money. Oh. They buff drops in here or what, man? Woo. There you go. Efficient master in no time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to I gotta make sure when I do foo, I don't have too many buffs on, because he'll do this I guess move reabsorbs them. I do the special one all the way at the bottom. Then you can only do it once a day, though. Yeah, I think so. I've gotten some pretty good stuff out. I've gotten pulse weapons out of that 3 times. So, not to rub it in to anybody who's in chat who's had problems getting pulse weapons, but yeah. My primary place where I get my pulse weapons is from that stupid Gabi. I honestly have not used that Gabi other than that, though. I'm not even sure what the other dials are for. 9 Sweetwater. But yeah, you can get some pretty good stuff out of there. I would say it's like there's no rhyme or reason to what you get when you get kind of thing. A lot of people have all kinds of theories, myself included. I noticed for a while, like 7 a.m. to like 8:30 a.m. Eastern seemed to drop more, or I would say a better chance of getting gear versus like items. But I think it's completely random, to be honest. Look at this, man. Shit's dropping like crazy. All right. There we go. Who we got? Boo. Shining one. Let's go follow, and then get cracking. I guess I should hybrid up, maybe. Let me just change this real quick so I don't miscellaneous screen. I don't want to miss pain sync. As I'm non-stop attacking. Perfect. Give the mages a chance to catch up. Come on with the camera. There we go. I was right about to go. I'm glad I didn't. That would have been bad. Can we get this curse off here, man? Yeesh. Oh, man, that would have been bad if that was pain sync, timing-wise. Why am I not getting healed? What the hell is happening here? You serious right now? All right. Cool. I think we're done with that one for now. I think I'm gonna. Oh, now I'm getting rolls? Was everybody asleep and I just didn't see it? Is that what was going on? Oh, boy. I'm dead. Well. It's fucking annoying. Does he have a sleep move? Did I just miss it? I don't think I've ever seen that before. They're cursed right here. Hold on. Oh, right here. Shadow spread. I was asleep. Koru. Monbro was asleep. Yeah, but Sylvie was cursed. She could have cured. At least woken people up. Right? Alright. That was annoying. Alright, let me go get the Ambu item. And then we'll run some V2 just to get that credit for it. East Ulbuka. I feel like I've had a really good run with Ambu, and then like lately it's been just shit. Where am I going? I think I've died in Ambu in the last like month more than I have in years. Oh, I should probably get food too. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it's situational, but I would say the majority is if you're soloing, it's going to be dancer or ninja, you know, depending if you want shadows. But if you're when I do thief, I sub dancer. Your solo ability is pretty high with like all the healing and haste and all that jazz. If you're looking to actually do content and or CP, I would do warrior. But I would say ninja, dancer, and warrior are the main three. But outside of that, like again, it's very situational. Like I don't think you would ever really need to sub Sam on Thief because Thieves get TP so fast. Yeah, I don't know. Like we have I would say Warrior Dancer and Nin would be the three I would go with, or I should say, are the three that I have gone with the most. Nice. Yeah, you're good then. Ninja is like, I don't think you'll use as much as subbing Dancer, to be honest. All right, 846. Oof, we have a little bit of a wait here, but I want to get it done since it was broken the other day. Ooh, I mean, it reminds me, I should change to Shining One and talk to Gorpa. I don't understand how it must still be broken, right? So current quests, Ambu Weapon 3. Reforge a Kaja weapon, obtainable via a voucher. Equip it and speak to... Oh, I gotta go to Phlegm. That's why I'm an idiot. Never mind. I'll do that after. I want to examine game, see if he's got all the Limbus stuff on. And he's got a Prime. I guess he's style locked. I still don't like... I don't like the way the Limbus stuff looks. I'm not a fan. It's like too out of place. But I guess it's like a style for Limbus, you know? Yeah, like I said, I don't personally like it, but I understand why they designed it like that, because it is very C style. But yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I like the darker looking like chainmail kind of stuff, like what Tanis is wearing right here. That shit looks cool. Or I like a lot of the Dark Knight armor. It's mean looking, you know. Right, 251. So it's moving decently quick. We'll just do one. I'm not gonna do multiple. See who else has got bazaars going on. I gotta watch the video on that. I feel like I have run it and it's not too bad, but I can't remember. Ooh, Gary from work. What you got? Oh, it's intense. All right, we're out of here. I'm not waiting. I'll do this later. All right, what else we got? I like how I warp right back to Mohara like a dumbass. Let's go get some peculiar foes done. Might as well. Let's see, other 4. What's up, dude? Wait, I took the wrong home point. Whoops. I gotta set the other ones real quick. Let's see. I think we want a unity warp. Jesus, with the camera. Why you do that? Peculiar foes. All right. Yeah, Unity 135. What was it? Windy 2 or 3? Nope. I was right the first time. Are you off from work today, dude? I think they all make a noise. Like, so I have. Let me think. Actually, I think one that doesn't is the War Machine. Hold on. I'll try in a second once the timer's done. I think War Machine doesn't make any noise. I was gonna say the Magic Pot, but that one definitely makes the whirring sound, like the wah. But War Machine, I think, just goes. Let's try. Yeah. I guess it makes a little bit of a sound. No, not really. It's pretty quiet, right? In comparison, there's no pitter patter. It is making some kind of sound, but it's barely audible. All right, one down. There's the next one. Mountain Zayholm. I think that's the Unity Warp too. It's Void Watch, so we'll skip that one. I was gonna say Warp Ring's got a minute. All right, I'm gonna grab a snack then while we wait for Warp Rings to cool down. Be right back. gotta remember to get warp scrolls. I always forget. And then we're sitting here waiting. Didn't mean to do that. I guess it would help if she has that area. I wonder if I could nexus to it. I thought you didn't need to be able to be. I thought the Unity warp would just send you no matter what. Guess not.